Hi guys, it's Joe Tommaso from the 15 Minutes With podcast. Our show is geared toward helping to keep not only teens but people in general out of our jails and prisons. Our show is unique in the fact that we use real inmates throughout the country and they explain not only about the cases that caused their incarceration, but why it's so important for people to stay out of prison and remain free. Speaking of free, have you heard about the newest and best way to put your podcast out there for the world to hear? Let me tell you about Anchor. Anchor is the easiest way to produce and distribute your ideas, your podcast, and the best part, it's free. There's even a creation tool that allows you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. Anchor will even distribute your podcast for you so people can hear it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many other listening platforms. You can even make money from your podcast, and there are no minimal amount of listeners required. Anchor is everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So what are you waiting for? Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm and get started. Hey everybody, and thank you for listening to this edition of the 15 Minutes With True Crime podcast. I'm Joe Tommaso. I hope that during these trying times that you and your families are both safe and healthy. Billy Langley is a Pennsylvania inmate who is serving a 40 to 80 year sentence for third-degree murder as well as robbery and forgery and several other crimes. He is currently serving his sentence at SCI Green in Waynesburg, Pennsylvania. When Langley contacted us, he was in the segregation unit at SCI Green, but his reason for being there is a bit questionable. Officials say that Langley may have threatened a correction officer with bodily harm. Langley claims it was because he recently came out as being bisexual. While the institutional charges are threatening a staff member, Langley's statement that he is being harassed because of gender identification is not a new allegation from the inmates housed at SCI Green. If you like this show and would like to see it get better, please donate to paypal.me/Joe Tommaso. Again, that's paypal.me/JoeTomaso. And if you have any questions or suggestions, or if there's someone you want me to try and interview, please email me at insidetherazorwire@gmail.com. Again, that's insidetherazorwire@gmail.com, or it can be snail mailed at P.O. Box 162, West Haven, Connecticut 06516. A special shout out to Susan and Andrea for your donations and your comments. And now, without further ado, let's hear from Billy Langley, who is currently in segregation at SCI Green.
This is a call from an inmate at SCI Green. This is a call from Pennsylvania State Correctional Institution, Green. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. To accept this call, press 1. To use this brief, thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hello?
Hey, Bill, you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
My name is Billy Langley. I'm calling from the hole.
Okay, you're calling from SCI Green, though, right?
Yeah, I'm calling from SCI Green.
Okay. You're calling from segregation in SCI Green, so tell me a little bit about what's going on.
It's a lot going on.
Okay.
Well, recently, I had came out as a bisexual.
Uh-huh.
And they started treating me different. Not just me, but the whole LGBTQ community in Green.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, the security team uses the transgender inmates as bait to bring down drug dealers that's in the jail that they can't get. They'll use them as bait because they know a lot of inmates are into undercover homosexual activity.
Right.
So they'll use that's dangerous. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's a bunch, man. And then right now I'm in the hole because of a CO don't like gay men, and he lied on a write-up and said I threatened him.
Right. So what actually happened?
With my situation?
Yep. What happened with you? Yep. What happened with your situation? How'd you wind up back there?
Well, I was coming back from mainline, and the CO gave me permission to go. I asked him, can I go grab something from another cell? He gave me permission.
Right.
But once the sergeant came on the block, he basically told me, go to your fucking cell. And I told him, don't talk to me like that.
Right.
and he threatened me with the RE2. I have a lot of time, so the RE2 don't faze me. So I told him, I said, listen, man, you just gave me permission. He said, go to your fucking cell. So I said, man, I don't care about the whole, man, but you gonna learn how to respect me. I went to my cell. He put on the write-up that I told him that I'm not taking orders from a ginger cop, and I will fucking kill him and mop the floor with him. They don't even.
And those words never came out of your mouth.
No, but this is the problem. Anytime a CO puts on a write-up that this inmate said this or that, it sticks. When I went to my hearing, she didn't even care what I had to say. She didn't care if what I had to say was true. The first thing came out of my mouth was, "Well, I'm gonna rob the CO because he's a CO."
Right.
Bullshit. That's not even. That's bullshit. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Now, what's been happening with you? I mean, I heard that, you're having problems even getting fed in there. What's going on with that?
Well, I'm back here in the hole, so I'm a decoy. So, they got a special unit for mental health inmates.
Right.
This is a call from Pennsylvania State Correctional Institution. Green. This call is subject to recording and monitoring.
We had a certain CO that was on the block, and me and him bumped heads a lot of times. He used to make homosexual slurs to me, calling me out my name, and he knew my situation with my significant other, and he just was doing a whole bunch of stuff. So I used to write him up about it.
Right.
And I would be standing at my door, and he would really go past me and say, "Well, you covered up. My windows is not covered or anything. I don't pick nothing, no covers on my window.
Right.
So they won't have nothing to say about me not getting either the shower or group or food. That's bad because we in a hole already. Like, we don't have that much to get. So you burn me out of my food I don't have no support when I'm outside for nobody to be sending me money to be having commissary.
Right.
And so when you tell another CO or a lieutenant or guard, whoever, they don't care either. Their whole thing is, well, he's a faggot, so fuck him.
Right.
They'll come and talk to you just to make it look good on the camera, but they'll tell you that there's nothing that they can do.
But they're withholding food from you. That's what I'm saying. They're withholding food. They're withholding your showers.
Right. So now when I'm bringing this complaint to them, they either reject my grievance, right?
Okay.
Or the lieutenant will come, or the sergeant will come, but you're come just to make it look good. Then you're telling me at my door that there's nothing you can do. So you are the sergeant, and I'm telling you this guy has burnt me for my tray. And you want to say, well, he said the window was covered, so there's nothing I can do. So now I'm burnt.
This is a call from Pennsylvania State Correctional Institution. Green. This call is subject to recording and monitoring.
Now I'm burnt. I don't eat.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You don't eat. You go hungry. Exactly.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like what am I supposed to do? Like, I mean, I'm in a lose-lose situation.
Right. And then it's the same thing with your showers. You want to go out for a shower. You can't go out for a shower because this guy, says you don't want a shower when you really do. Now, how many times a week do you get a shower in there? What is it, 3 days a week?
No, where we at, we're allowed to shower every day because DTU is for mental health stability inmates. So we get to shower every day. But if I sign up for the shower every day, he works probably 5 times out of a week. Mm-hmm. Let's just say we get a RA guard, I might get a shower 2 days out of a week when I'm allowed to shower every day.
So in other words, you're allowed to shower every day, but the only days you're not getting that you are actually getting a shower are the days that he's not on your block.
Right.
And that's and I mean, how many times would you say they've stopped you from eating back there?
I can count the times in my hands, man. A few times. A few times.
And then at that point, you don't eat, and you can't even get anything from anybody else because you guys are all separated.
Right, and they're not allowing they don't pass nothing. They can't. They're not allowed to pass anything. So if somebody did say, well, BJ or Billy, I got a soup for you.
Right.
Can't get it because he's not going to pass it to me. You get what I'm saying? And the shower thing, that's lucky. If I get another CO that's friends with the CO that I have problems with, then I don't get no shower at all because you know he's not here for 5. Well, he's here for 5 days and he off too. Now let's say I get his friend that from 2 days that's on the block.
Right.
Still don't get the shower. You get what I'm saying? His whole thing is, well, you game on with my friend. Well, you still don't get a shower. So now I'm going a week without washing my ass.
Right. Now, I was going to ask you, you're the inmate that they actually pepper sprayed in there too, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So what happened with that?
Well, I was going through something with them when I came there last time. Well, me and my folks, because we're gay, we're open about us being gay.
Right.
And the jail security don't like that. They don't like people being open. They want us to be closed about it. And that's I don't know, that's wrong. For real. They lied and said that her hands was in my pants in the yard.
Right.
That's the reason why we came back here. But I had 2 other staff members that's in the psychology department check out the video. They said they never seen it.
Right.
That didn't happen. And when I'm telling this to the guards and the deputy superintendents and all, they're not hearing me. All they hear about was, well, that's what security said, and well, that's what it is. So it's like I'm in a lose situation.
Right. So but what I'm asking is, what caused them to spray your cell down? I mean, I understand that it was a large can of OC spray that they pretty much emptied out in your cell.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. They took something from me when they was doing my property, and I didn't like it. I didn't feel as though that they should have took it because there was nothing wrong with what they took.
Mm-hmm.
So the sergeant came to my door. I was using the bathroom at the time that he came to my door.
Right.
And I tell him. I'm telling him I'm using the bathroom, like that's why my towel is up. And he kept telling me to take the towel down, and I'm like, well, I'm using the bathroom. Let me finish using the bathroom, and I take the towel down. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not suicidal or homicidal or none of that. I'm just using the bathroom. And he called back up and told them that I refused to take my towel down. After I'm yelling out my door that I'm using the bathroom.
Right.
So by the time I got up to finish using the bathroom, take the towel down, they already in the butt and popped my wicket and was spraying a whole can of OC in my cell.
So for going in the bathroom, you got OC'd.
I got sprayed for using the bathroom. Yes.
Wow.
This is crazy. And we can't write central office, or we write central office. We do the grievances. We do things that we're supposed to do without putting our hands or getting physical with these guards.
Mm-hmm.
And is the only thing they see or hear is, first of all, they hear what the COs want them to hear, or that when I explain to them that we are gay or transgender or whatever, they still don't want to hear that. Me personally, I got a voice and I'm not soft, so I'm not letting them do or say what they want to. If I see something wrong and Linda or somebody else that's transgender is they harassing them and I'm around, I'm going to say something. I don't care who it is or what's the consequence. I have to, because ain't nobody else going to do it.
Right.
And then when I do that, then I get punished. And then there's an ongoing thing. Like we go to population, we have trouble. It's not even the inmates we have trouble with. It's the guards. And because they have the authority,
there's nothing you can do.
It's nothing. You get what I'm saying? So it's like we are really in a lose-lose situation because of we're being punished for being homosexual. This is what it all boils down to. So nobody else in the jail have these problems. I over exaggerating. They do, but they don't have it as hard as we do.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like what am I really supposed to do, man? And I'm getting frustrated because I have a very bad temper.
Right.
So it's like, I mean, I can't do what I want to do because then it's gonna really put me in a messed up situation.
Right. If you lay your hands on them, you're gonna get more time. You're gonna get locked up. You know. So, yep, exactly.
It's just crazy, man. And we just, I really don't know what else to do, Joe. Like, seriously, man. I really don't know what else to do, man. Now I'm sitting back here. I'm trying to get a single cell because I'm telling these people that by me being in my lifestyle that I don't feel comfortable with being in a cell with nobody else.
Right.
So I don't feel comfortable. I feel like at any moment somebody can or people can do something to me.
Right.
I don't trust people. So that's a problem with that. Like they're not trying to give me a single cell. So now I'm gonna sit back here for all this time because I brought it up to the deputy. He said, "Well, we'll see what we can do." It's not a see what we can do. I think y'all need to go ahead and really look into this and give me a single cell. I have a bunch of time.
You have 1 minute left.
It's bad, yo.
And how long have you been back there now?
I've been back here almost 62 days.
62 days. And how long were you supposed to be back there for?
I was supposed to be back here for 60 days, but I don't see them letting me out no time soon. I really don't.
Okay.
So.
I'm going to actually put this out there for everybody to hear, so this way people on the outside know, what you guys are facing on the inside. I'm also going to forward it to the prison society and let them hear what's going on as well.
Okay.
Okay, so I appreciate you calling me. They're going to cut us off. I'm going to, like I said, put this out there for people to hear, and hopefully, people will understand what you're looking at back there.
Okay, thank you, Joe.
All right, thanks, Billy. Have a good day.
You too.
All right, bye-bye.
The caller has hung up.
Hey guys, that was Billy Langley's story, and I hope that you guys stay healthy and stay safe out there. Until next time, this is Joe Tommaso. If you want to keep this show going and would like to have it get better, please donate to paypal.me/JoeTomaso. Again, that is paypal.me/Joe Tommaso. And if you have any questions, suggestions, or if there's somebody you'd like to see me interview, please email me at insidetherazorwire@gmail.com. Again, that's insidetherazorwire@gmail.com, or it can be snail mailed at P.O. Box 162, West Haven, Connecticut 06516. Until next time, I'll be seeing you. Thanks for listening.